Well, hopefully we're back. Everything seems to be working now. I'm not seeing my stream yet, so let's take a look. Sorry about that. The game freaked out on me.
This is your
At least we're here at the important part. Silly undead rat. There's my cell key. Everybody's favorite knight. Well, okay. Everybody's favorite knight's Soul Lair. But hopefully I can get things done easily enough and get merged the two pieces together, but I may not be able to do anything with it. So here we are in the asylum. Let's take the dungeon cell key. Make sure everything's working right. Sometimes my right bumper wants to stick a little, so trying to make sure everything's fine. Okay, so everybody's going to be familiar with messages. They're all pretty simple. Here it's all messages from the game developers teaching us new things. Outside, obviously, we'll start running into stuff from actual players. And of course, the souls are both your currency and your experience. Let's view status. So you can see right now I'm not part of a covenant. I have 40 souls. I thought it told me how many souls I needed to level up. It may not tell me much, but you can see the stats in the middle and to the right come down to your equipment and different items and the stats. Your stats will directly affect it. There's, people have actually broken down the formula so you can see exactly what they are. Equip load is very important because that can really screw you up if you're too heavy. So now I've lost a little bit of time. Let's try and see if I can make some up. I want to get all the souls I can. Water, I forgot about that. Of course, the upper hand, you can see my humanities. I currently have none. Then the red bar is my health. The green bar is my stamina. Attacking, defending, they all take stamina. You'll recover. One of the things most people don't use the bonfire just for bonuses. One of the things most people don't realize though is that your the door. Yeah, I do have to go through there. You block with your it takes a little bit of your stamina, but your stamina recovers faster if you don't hold your guard up. You drop your shield, it'll recover really fast. So our friend, you can see him just at the top of the screen. He's about to drop in. We are not at a point where we can fight him, so not even gonna try that. I need an actual sword first. And again, guys, sorry on the quality. I know it's not the best. It's sadly the best I can do right now. Hopefully when I get the PC set up, everything, I'll be able to do a little bit better. At least on the YouTube stuff. I won't be able to do much on the, I need change equipment. I won't be able to do much on the actual stream quality until I can get a dedicated internet line for it, but let's chase this guy down. I believe this is my sword. Yep. So long sword. Oh. So you can see equipment. It shows basically your damage, magical damage, couple other traits I forget, how much the weapon, the durability of the weapon, and its weight, which are all pretty important. Oh, whoops! I need to get out of that. So let's say hello to this guy again. Okay. Our first fog gate. It's been a while since I've done this. Yeah. So we need to get in there. Sadly, I don't have the key. That does it. Yep.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Hmm? Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Of course.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
Definitely need that.
Oh, and this. Now
Yes,
I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Oh god, and I've forgotten his name, and that bugs the hell
Now I
out
must
of me.
bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death, and thank you.
Say anymore. It's always good to try and exhaust their dialogue, if you can, because you can learn all such stuff. I cannot believe I've forgotten his name. I'm always curious the fact that armor that seems to belong to him shows up at points outside the asylum. At some point. Ha. And I'm trying to get better with it, but I'm not the greatest at parrying. So let's go deal with the asylum demon. Get out of the asylum. Oh, crap. I knew I should have just given it a second. Sadly, I'm going to have to come back here at some point, too. There's a few items in here you can't get when you're first here that are very handy. Oh, short bow. Okay. I gotta remind myself this. Guarding, knowing when to roll, your timing is super important. Because, it's like I can't open this door yet, but there's an item in there I will have very good use for. But if you dodge too early, they'll just adjust their attack. Now the Asylum Demon's right through the fog gate, and if I wait there too long, he'll knock the floor out from underneath me. I learned, so I'm gonna make sure everything looks good. Not gonna let him get an early hit on me. I didn't do quite how I hoped with that. Getting behind them is... Ooh, that wasn't good. Ooh. I do like in Dark Souls 3 at least, we can move around a little bit while we were using the Estus flasks. swing is super effective because at least if you dodge, you might. I forgot about that second hit. I didn't want to swing. Oh, he's just doing butt slam, so I'm good. And learning the boss's attack patterns and evading them is super important. But my controller is not as responsive as I like right now. Okay, Asylum Demon is done for. There we go. Asylum Demon, first time you play, Pilgrim's Key, can definitely take you out a couple times when you're not used to things. You don't know quite how things work. I was gonna say I should have a shitload of souls dropping, just for. And oh, we see a phantom. Other players. There's somebody else here. It's always nice to see. Let's make our way to Firelink. Oh. I don't know if you can hear it. I know I can, so I'm assuming you can. Sounds like a thumping walking noise. That would be the extra boss that is beneath us, which we can't do yet. I definitely would not recommend doing early on in the game either. He's a pain in the ass. Oh, for those of you who have not experienced him, over here is a recurring character, Snuggly the Crow. Well, are you guys not going to talk? I know they definitely do when you come back. You can drop off items with Snuggly, and he'll give you certain other items. I can't remember the whole list. There's a whole list of what you can give him, what he'll give you in return.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen to leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
I love the way Dark Souls did its hub world. Dark Souls 3 unfortunately can't do it because it's so big. You can't keep the loads right, not tearing the memory and everything. But here, everything is so connected. It feels like you just walk back and forth, and everything's, really nice because of that. Yep. So the rest of the bonfire level up. This is one of the biggest important moments. Oh, so because this is going to factor into this, let's look at. I didn't want that one. I want. Let's look at. Yeah, so you can see more what the weapon does. It's physical, magic, fire, lightning, critical damage, damage reduction, which really only comes if you're blocking with it, which most of the time you're going to have a shield. But parameter bonuses down at the bottom are very important. In this case, you can see a C in strength and a C in dexterity. The parameter bonus, most weapons have a minimum you have to wield them. In this case, it requires at least 10 strength and 10 dexterity, which I've got 13 in each. For every point you are over in that, you get a bonus that adds into your attack. What that bonus is based on the rating. In this case, it's a C. It's not great. An A is fantastic. It'll give you a huge bonus. But a C is terrible. Unfortunately, it falls into a range of values. It's not just a particular one perceived value. Like a C is always adds 10 for each point or something like that. But there are as you upgrade weapons, it's something to keep an eye on. because some things will boost your physical attack and give you some great bonuses, but they will kill your parameter bonuses. So while like this is giving you, this is right now at an 80, and I put some effect on that makes it 90, but it gives me but it eliminates my strength bonus, then it may be actually a worse weapon than before I did the effect on it. So, we're going to level up. So you can see my level, number of souls I have, and what the required number of souls are to level. So, early on in the game, we're going to do vitality, and endurance, and I'm going to put 1 in strength. So give me a little bit more health, a little bit more energy, and I'll hit just a little harder. Nothing, great. You can see what each value upped as I did. It's like, you see my physical defense is 91, but when I added to it, it changed it. I should have pointed it out before I finalized it, so it'd be a little obvious. Can't kindle right now since I don't have any humanity. I'm not going to use it right now.
Well,
Talk to
what
the
do we
sullen
have
undead.
here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So,
Of course not.
off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
It's not exactly the happiest fellow. I can't remember what all the items are. Ooh, 3 humanity. Well, since I have... So, and this is an important part of it. Kindling will allow us to... Oh yeah, reverse hollowing. Reverse hollowing costs you 1 of your humanity. But there are bonuses to being human versus being hollow. And kindling the bonfire makes it stronger. You see I now have 10 Estus flasks. Which is a great bonus. Oh. Phantom of another player. Oh, there's one more guy up here. Let me talk to him real fast before we make our way upward. This asshole. I don't like him.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thurland. Have you business with us? If not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Petrus seems nice enough, but he is a douchebag.
I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Copper coin. I can't remember what the copper coin does. I think it boosts luck.
You again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Yes.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Thankfully, you can switch your covenants later on, so this is a great way of just teaching, and you get a few little bonuses from it.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Let's see. Learn gesture. Gestures are always nice. Yeah, I'm not Heal wouldn't be bad, but I'm not gonna.
Come again.
Not much I can do right
The
now.
effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Yes, faith is absolutely necessary for miracles. The higher your faith, the better the miracles work. As much as walking through there, well, walking up through there seems like the natural course, where you need to actually go is up here. Oh, you can see the, damn grass. You see the crow brought us here. If you go through what you have to do to get back up to it, it'll actually take you back to the asylum. There's a few things in the asylum you can get later on that are super handy. First, let's make our way up. I always have a problem with accidentally kicking. Whoop. Oh, crap. Well, son of a bitch. Damn it. Okay, that was better. This guy with his fire bombs, dick. So Lost Undead, which the various souls will give you more souls that you can use, which is always handy. Crap. It's been a while since I've been through here, so I'm having to remember some of this. Okay, that didn't go as well. So a little stat that I didn't bring up is on the right, it's poise. Poise is a passive stat and doesn't seem to do much at first. But the thing that poise does is it affects whether or not you're staggered. If you're in mid-swing and an enemy hits you and it breaks your poise, you'll stagger and stop your animation, not making the hit. Same thing works for enemies. You can do it reverse. If you would hit hard enough, you can stop an enemy mid-swing. You get back to basic hollows, it's easy to stagger them. But later on in the game, when you're running some bigger stuff, now I never understood, didn't happen this time, but rats oftentimes have humanity. I don't know why. Undead Burg. Hollow warrior armor. Let's drag this guy out here because there is another guy in the door frame. He has fire bombs. So yeah, you can see like he was in mid-swing getting ready to hit me when I hit him. Now items like this, unfortunately, you'll very rarely, in very special circumstances, will you actually find items in them. Most of the time you'll only find items on people, sadly. Good luck. Okay. For some reason I thought there was a guy in here. Wait a minute. Ha! Solve a Lost Undead. Early on, all these souls are super handy just because it's that much more you can use to level up. Oh, the Drake. First time I saw that, I flipped. Because it was so unexpected. Crap. Sadly, there are a couple more guys hiding around behind this. So we're gonna bait them out. Oh, dang it. Okay. Last time I played this was I was a high enough level and had good enough equipment. This was like so easy. I don't think I can open this door yet. Okay, I can. Good. Aha. What shield? Let's look at my equipment. I need. It's better magic and lightning, but lower on everything else. So I'm gonna keep the shield I've got. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that. My longsword. Oh, get you. Oh, neat little trick I didn't learn too early. So you can see I've got 4 items set. So if I'm stuck on the humanity and I want to get back to my Estus flask real fast, if you hold the down button, well, used to work. Okay, ignore that. Maybe it's only on the higher Dark Souls, but I thought it was in Dark Souls 1. Okay. So, we bought new bonfire. Light this real fast. Excuse me. So, this is the benefit and downfall of bonfires. Bonfires heal you and restore your Estus flasks, which is really handy. But the downside, of course, is rest. It respawns all the enemies. So now, I have to go through all these guys again. Which, it's a good thing because, of course, you can get more souls, which you need to level up. But, of course, if you're in a tough area, that can really backfire on you. Now, this way leads to the merchant who is in the area. Go get this guy out first. The spear and shield combo guys, they're not super tough, but they're super easy if you know what to do. Oh, I know why I got the extra flasks. I wondered why I had 10 Estus flasks. You notice my Estus flasks didn't go back up to 10. Occasionally, if you're in an area and another player kindles a bonfire, you can... dang it. I couldn't get behind it. It will, if you're in the same area, it'll give you a bonus and give you extra Estus flasks. Let's circle this guy. Come on. Come on. Of course, kicking's nice because it'll block their defenses, but I was hoping to get around him and just stab him in the back. I didn't realize this was here. Yes, the merchant.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about
First
you.
merchant you run into.
Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Purchase items. Let's see. I can't. The residence key is super handy in this area. If you didn't take the repair box and the bottomless box, those two I need. Can't remember. I do have a short bow, so I need some arrows because I'm going to try and get the Drake sword. So Drake sword is super handy. Early game. Let's see. Let's take 15 arrows. Yes, the bottomless box helps with item storage, and the repair box allows you to repair your own equipment, which you definitely need.
Thank you kindly.
Now, talking to him, he does talk about... oh yeah, I've got that equipped here. I can just do that. Want to see... Can't remember, 200... So there's 800. Thankfully, in the later Dark Souls, you can use items like this in multiples instead of just this having to do it one by one. Equipment, copper, those are dream, returning outside. Oh, I think is the copper coin a covenant item? I want to say it is.
Oh,
I've got 1,000. So we're gonna grab. Okay, the bottomless box. Manage the inventory. That's really handy.
Thank you very much. Come back soon.
So deal with this guy. The residence key will allow you to open up the residence doors, which have a few items that can come in very handy. Okay, yeah, there's nothing that way. Okay. Basic hollows aren't too bad. Their biggest thing is they can overwhelm you. Because the, especially you get higher levels, it's easy to get cocky. But the game is, you know, notorious for its punishing difficulty, but it is fair for the most part. If you're calm and cautious and methodical, you'll do fine. If you just run in, you know, guns blazing, you'll pay for it. Let's see, I can't remember what this is. Oh, throwing knives. Not much. But, okay, yeah. B is the run. If you tap B after a run, you can jump. Holding B will allow you to run. Okay. B if you're on the Xbox, obviously. It's going to be different buttons. There it is. I knew there was something up here. Light crossbow, standard bolts. But I couldn't remember exactly which button. I couldn't tell you which button it was. It's got to boil down to your console. Oh, I know what I'm hearing. Ooh, shit. I'm getting all tiny turned around. Okay. Firebombs. Firebombs are pretty handy, too. If I don't block the camera. Yeah, baiting enemies, taking advantages of drops like that one. There's a lot of little tricks that make things easier. Of course, going to bonfires somewhat regularly is another big bonus. Just because which bonfire you're at. And you know what? Actually, I need to use one of my humanities. So I'm going to kindle this bonfire to give me more Estus flasks. Because this is going to be an important bonfire for a while. So getting more Estus flasks is always a plus. Okay. So... And I'm not, especially if I continue it, I probably will, but I'm not going to do like the grindy stuff on stream. I'm going to try and, oh, Bloodstains. Bloodstains, sometimes you get some benefits from them, but they will show you the last 10 seconds or so of someone's life. In this case, he ran and he fell to his doom. Oh, this spot. All these guys. I almost forgot about them. This room, later on, is super easy to get through. But right now, I'm not going to let myself get caught amongst all of them, that's, you know, my likely death if I do that. Especially early on, you get several enemies that can really punish you. And everybody's playstyle is going to be a little different. Oh, some of these guys are like you and can use Estus flasks, which is a dick move. But I forgot about that. Oh. Ah, damn it. He managed to hit me. There's one guy right around the corner. Now chests, it's a good while before you run into them in Dark Souls 1, but mimics are always a thing to worry about. There is a thing with the chain, you can, a way you can tell from the chain, but I always like to just go up to a chest and I'll just swing at it. If it takes damage, it's a mimic. Otherwise, it's just a chest. Black fire bombs, those are going to be handy, and I need to equip those. Let's take out the twin humanities. Now, humanities are a little rare. You can find enough of them later on. They're not, you know, super rare. Oh, it was the new. There was a new armor piece I got. I don't think it's better than what I've got, but the one thing humanities can be good for is emergency health because they give you a huge amount of health. But if you lose them, there's no way to get humanity back. Well, I think you can get your humanity back if you make it back to your bloodstain, but it's always a gamble. And they're a last resort item. They can be handy. Oh, that's right. I was going to look at, I think it was a chess piece. Yeah, it's not. Poise is a little better, but most everything else is lower. So it's not worth equipping right now. Okay, this group. I got rid of one of them at least. Some of these guys are freaking fast. So yes, your shield is handy, but just knowing when to retreat is sometimes your best method of attack, method of defense. Let's take care of the fire bombers. Fortunately, this is one of those areas where the frame rate goes to shit. Oh, shit. Woo! Well, he died. So there's that, at least. Okay. Don't know what that other item is. Oh, no, shit. Come on, come down here. Really? Why won't you die? There we go. Oh, great. I got a cat being an asshole. Why do you always do this when I need the screen? Soul of the Lost Undead. The repair box is definitely a good thing to get early on because having your sword break right in the middle of a combat will seriously fuck you up. This place doesn't have much, but it does have the gold pine resin, which gold pine resin will be super handy in the upcoming stuff, giving you the electric effect. So let's, I want to change equipment. Let's put the gold pine resin there, and we'll put the throwing knives there. Aha! Yeah, and yeah, got close enough to bait this guy forward. Oh, come on. Will you get out of the corner? Come on. Come a little closer. You son of a bitch. Dang it. Ah. Unfortunately, if you hit the button again, it will remember that you did it, even if you didn't want it. So spamming your attack button can really fuck you up if you're not careful. It'll burn through your oh god, why can't I remember what it's called? Oh yeah, the gestures. Your stamina. God, why was the word stamina not coming to me? Now there's a crossbowman at the top of this tower who will keep attacking you if when you get down to this next area. So getting rid of him is super handy. And I know I'm not doing this as necessarily as a tutorial, and I know I'm talking like I am, but I'm mostly doing that just so I am talking rather than being quiet. Right now, of course, there's not really anybody in chat. Of course, but sadly, but that way I'm used to that. Sadly, can't remember how you actually get there. Now, this way is not a great way to go at this point because there's a Black Knight down there who will mess you up. Black Knights are one of those few characters that are permadeaths, but they will chase you to no end. And crap, I can't remember how to trigger this without. Whoop. Okay, I didn't want to take any unnecessary damage. I gained humanity. Another way to gain humanity is killing enemies. Killing enemies while the boss is still alive. Imminent chance. Yeah, the message system, it's all random. Well, you only have X characters and phrases you can use. So sometimes you just get completely random stuff. Making our way to our first little sub-boss. I think there's a crystal lizard up on the next level. Crystal lizards will give you Twinkling Titanite and some other things that are super handy. There you are. They run, so you gotta take them out quick. Oh, god damn it. Woo! Yeah, Twinkling Titanite, Titanite Chunk, which are good, which you'll need for leveling up weapons, the more powerful, higher level weapons. Okay, so it's Fog Gate. So once I'm in here, I can't get back out. So let's see, I've got the Black Fire Bombs, I got my Gold Pine Resin. Okay. So now, before we get, fight this demon, let's take out these undead who are up here. Because that's just a pain in the ass, having them shoot at you. Okay. So, make our way back down. Once we get about halfway across the bridge, I don't think we can see him from here. Easiest thing I've found is to run and come back up here, because that gives you at least a little room to maneuver, whereas right here you don't have a lot. But he's going to hop down right about the midway point. There he is. Yeah, the Taurus demon. Make our way up. Quick. Now, doing the drops like that are, great for doing a lot of damage. Okay, now he's doing that. I can use my Gold Pine Resin. which he is very vulnerable to lightning attacks. That's why I said the gold pine resin is super handy. Okay. Oh god, he hit. Okay, thank God. I did not want to have to do that. Okay. Woo! Defeated the Taurus demon. Gained humanity and a homeward bone. Homeward bones are very handy for getting your ass out of situations you don't want to be in, just because they'll take you back to the last bonfire you used. I always like to have some of them on hand. Let's go meet everyone's favorite knight, Solaire of Astora. Okay. Solaire gives you a few items that you need, as well as just his conversation, which Solaire's just a fantastic character.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
At least he understands how strange it is.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Solaire's great just because he's one of the few characters who, at least to a point, you don't have to worry about. And he's just such a jovial personality amongst all this.
Our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This
Yes,
pleases me
obviously.
greatly. Well then, take this.
The White Sign Substone, which will allow you to leave summon
We are amidst
signs.
strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
The big thing when it comes to summoning is you have to be human to be able to summon. So that's where it can be important. And you can summon up NPCs, you can summon up anybody who's left their summon sign, and it's super handy for going through bosses. You know, not every boss can, but if you do, it will allow you to summon them in until the boss is defeated, or until you die.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
I was sad when it turned out Solaire was not actually Gwyn's son. That was a long-running theory for a while. But it didn't turn out to be true, sadly. Now, I don't remember. The Drake is going to show up, and he's going to cause some major grief shortly. Can't open this door yet. I don't have that key. He flies through the first time, and then he just lays on that perch up there. For now, we are going to make a run for it. Didn't quite make it. I got a bunch of souls for those guys. Oh, somebody left their summoning sign. Not gonna summon them in. Now, this is something easily missed, and it's one of the things I love about Dark Souls 1. Down this way leads back to a ladder, which you bring down, which takes you back to the bonfire. in Undeadburg. So it's great for getting around some of this. I'm not going to be worried about that. Let's see, bombless box. Anything I need to put in storage? I don't think I've got anything yet. Well, actually, no, I want the white soapstone. Don't need that. Don't really need the wooden shield. Keep those. That can go in there. Just because that gets items out of your inventory, so it's a little easier to access. So now I'm going to go and grab the repair box. As much as I'd like to just level up, that repair box is too handy a thing to not have. Huh. Sadly, sometimes the AI is not the brightest. Bosses are, and it's not necessarily a fault in the AI, but bosses and all enemies have patterns. Those patterns, make them go from impossible things to challenges. Whoops! I want. Since I aggroed both of them, gonna make it a little easier on myself. Yeah, I remember the first time. The Taurus Demon took me a few tries. Yeah, I had issues with Dark Souls in the beginning because I didn't understand things, and I was going directions that I shouldn't go. But once I understood what I needed to do,
go ahead. That never hurts to splurge when you're down
so much better. Oh God!
Hey, what's the matter?
God damn! I didn't realize I aggroed him. I guess since that was broken already, Jesus! Scared the fuck out of me.
Oh.
I was being assaulted. Did you not see the man with the axe fly at me? Yes. Definitely need that. Then go buy a few more arrows. Let's see. I don't remember how many arrows it actually takes to take on the... Oh, I've got plenty of souls. I'm gonna buy a few more as it is. I don't remember how many arrows it takes to get the Drake Sword because I screwed it up and couldn't get the Drake Sword until way later in the game. So I wasn't worried about it. But this time I'm going to actually try and go for it. Drake Sword is one of those items that kind of everybody has figured out how to get. So we got to make our way back up. It's a good early level weapon because it's got great stats, but as you get a little higher level, it becomes not as good. Simply because it's harder to level up and harder to put certain enchantments on. I need my bow equipped. Arrow. Let's equip the bolts just because. Well, just because. Now, get the Drake Sword. And this happens with almost any enemy with a tail. If you break their tail, they'll usually give you a weapon from it. Particularly bosses that have them, if you can actually get them to manage to hit it, they will usually drop a unique weapon. Okay, I'm trying to remember how to do this. Okay. It's gonna probably take me a try or two to... Okay. The fly up, he's gonna come back. Fortunately, this is one of those little things that can take a little time. Probably could hit him there, but I'm too worried about being right here at the edge to go for it. Oh, son of a bitch. I think we got enough arrows, but... hopefully it doesn't take too long. I don't want to spend the stream doing a lot of crap like this, because... so I don't want this, stuff, the grindy type stuff, gets boring to watch. Which is nice with this, because I'll be able to do some of this off stream. But I wanted to show off at least getting this, because I've never done it, so... It is possible to not necessarily kill the Drake, but get him basically fucked up. You get a bunch of souls for doing it. Running past him is just about suicidal. This is one of those things I'm curious as to how long it took somebody to figure out about the Drake sword. Because, yeah, it's, not necessarily something that comes immediately to mind. I would never have thought to just sit here and just fire at the dragon's tail. I'm sure somebody was just like, I want to kill the dragon. If I hit its tail, I'll lower its HP. Oh god, I went British there. I said H. For those of you over in the UK, Europe, Ireland, Scotland, I love I love a lot of that stuff. Like, you never understand H. That always just kind of surprised me. It's always one of those things that just kind of always pulls me out of the moment. Now, I didn't boost my dexterity, but I shouldn't be too bad. As is, I've used about 10 arrows or so. But thankfully I've got myself in a good position. Good aim. Pretty much manual aiming, this is like the whole reason for manually aiming, is doing stuff like this. So most of the time, the auto aim is sufficient for what you need. Yeah, this area is nice for farming souls a little early on, because you can taunt the dragon, he just breathes fire and kills everyone. But, and that's something that gets important as you play, because, like I said, souls are your whole way of leveling up, and you need it. Thankfully, as long as I don't go to the bonfire, he won't heal. If I need to buy more arrows, I can. But hopefully I don't. I don't want to have to... I don't want to be here that long. But yeah, I always was intrigued, because I'm really a story person. And, you see the early stuff on Dark Souls, you get that there's a story there. But then there's... Aha, there it is. Yes, the Drake sword. So let's take a look. So let's compare the Drake sword. Yeah, 200 attack. Let's compare it to what I've got. Higher physical. Durability is great, but I need 16 strength. I'm not going to be able to wield it unless I wield it two-handed. Physical reduction and all that stuff's not great. But if you notice the parameter bonuses, I get no bonuses using it. So it... even without it, it's still way better than the sword I've got. But that's always something to watch out for. Can't remember if I can actually hit him. If I can get rid of the dragon, I can get a shitload of souls. Because you don't have to eliminate all of its health to get him to go to leave. You just have to do it. Sadly, I'm not doing a terrible amount right now. Ah, damn it. I don't know how I did it the first time. I literally just walked into the area and the dragon took off. I didn't know. I didn't attack it. I didn't do anything. It just buggered off. It's not much of a ranged player. I don't mind dropping a bunch of arrows in this if I cause him to leave, because that will the resultant souls will be a great boon. Oh good, I did it in mid-animation so he didn't take off again. To him, but don't need to. Yep, I'm out of arrows. Okay. Well, I had to try. That got me a few souls. Oh, first one guy didn't die. Okay. Well, I had to try. So, let's see if I can get my strength high enough where I can one-hand the Drake Sword. I only need to put 2 points. So... repair equipment. Yes, this is super handy. So I'm getting ready to get rid of this. I'm not terribly concerned. But you can see the item and the required souls to repair it. Which if you just repair the standard equipment you use whenever you hit a bonfire, you don't the cost isn't usually super high. So let's see. We'll do strength. So yeah, you can see on the left. Oh, well, in the middle, like my right-hand weapon went from 94 to 96, left 63, 64. So yeah, you can see what stat it affects. I only have enough to do one more. I'm going to put another one in vitality because I need the health. I'm not one of those players who knows, perfect finessing of the stats. So you definitely won't see any of that. I'm not perfect at any part of this. So now I got the Drake Sword. Not the fastest weapon. I think it brought my defense up, actually. I need to check it. Okay. Now one hit just completely takes these guys out. So yeah, big, nice little bonus to that. Oh, wait a minute. I aggroed him. He's coming, so... Always want to do another hit. Let me look at my equipment. Let's see. You got straights, sword, one, rare dragon weapons. Wait. Sword is imbued with a mystical power to be released when held with both hands. Ah. Woo! I didn't know about that. So yeah, two-handing it, you can do the standard attack, which two-handing basically gives you 1.5 times your strength. So I was strength 16, so now I'm effectively strength 24. So I can wield weapons that require strength 24 as long as I use them two-handed. But yeah, if I would do it two-handed and I do my strong attack... Nice. I did not know about that. Oh, and I gained another Estus flask. So somebody kindled the bonfire nearby. Well, I think the firelink bonfire may already be kindled. I think that's part of the reason why I gained. Oh, just for the extra souls, real fast. Like I said, this is a nice little farm spot just because it always works. As long as the drink's here, obviously. Let's make our way toward the next area. In between streams, I may do some stuff like... Oh, god damn it. Another fucking cat. Cat just made a major miss on that. I may do some stuff like... I might try getting rid of the Drake. Oh, god, I forgot about you being here. God, I hate this asshole. Do some, basically, some of the, well, saved me the trouble. Do a little bit of grindy stuff, try and get my level up a little bit so I can, get through some of this stuff a little easier. God, I hate... It's downside with small corridors, and the rats cause poison, which will take down your health over time if you let that bar get full. But I don't believe I can go through to that bonfire just yet. The Undead Parish, which leads us to our first kind of major boss fight with the gargoyles. Yeah, I can't open this yet. I don't remember. I can only open it from that side, so you have to get past the dragon to do it. But, and then there's the pig. There's a Black Knight up above here. I'm gonna go back to the bonfire. I'm actually going to... Well, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna level up again. I think I'm gonna try and put another level or two in on the character. Then I may call that a stream. So we made an okay amount of progress on this for all the little glitching it did at the beginning of all this. So I'm going to try and see if I can merge the two pieces together easy enough. If I can't, then sadly, you know, that opening little bit I did and the opening cinematic will be lost to YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you didn't see the opening cinematic talking about the history and everything, sorry guys. Level up. Let's see. Endurance I can do one more. Go with resistance, because resistance boosts my defenses. I definitely will need that. Okay. So that's looking pretty good so far. Like I said, we haven't done too bad for just getting started for really only, you know, about a little over an hour's worth of gameplay. But yeah, as always, we're going to call that here for today. As always, thank you guys for watching, those of you who watched it live, and those of you watching on YouTube. I'm probably going to try and do a little grinding and stuff off camera, so that next time I come back to this, I've got, don't have to worry about doing a lot of that. I'm not going to do anything like bosses or anything off camera, other than maybe taking out the Drake, or getting him to fuck off. So yeah, as always, this will be up on YouTube. Thank you guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.